Hey there, my name is Scotty Campbell, founder of Waymaker Mortgage, and today I am so excited to be featuring an area close to where I grew up, Warren, Ohio, with my great friends Neal Neuberger and Sami Yacoub.
Scotty, welcome to Warren, Ohio, man. This place is the epitome of small town living. Here in Warren and in Trumbull County, we actually only have about just over 200,000 people that live here, and we are experiencing a housing market like never before. Houses are selling for incredibly high amounts, and they are going oh so fast, man.
That's incredible. In fact, I love seeing what's happening here. This downtown area we're at is a lively, vibrant spot, a lot of people hanging out, and many of these homes are being reimagined, revived, and even flipped, like my friends Neal and Sami are doing, right?
We did, yeah. So hey, how about we go take off right now and go check out one of them?
Let's do it. Here we go. All right, so here we are in Howland Township, just outside of Warren, Ohio, and we are at the most recent flip project. Neal, tell me, how did you guys get into this in the first place?
Yeah, so we've been wanting to do a project like this for a while, a project where we could be bold and take some inspiration and kind of apply it to something. And so the story's kind of crazy on how we found this one in a market that's really, really hot, and where it's really hard to actually get property to flip. Sam found someone that he knows from a connection, and we have a really cool deal working with this one, and so he let us come in, and we've been at this for a little while now. Wow. But it's been a ton of fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those projects where we just get to put a lot of creativity and inspiration that we found from other places into this one.
I love that. One of the things that I absolutely love about this particular project is these guys did this without any investment of personal cash. Tell us about that.
This house was one of my clients. Their father owned this property. He had it for several years as a rental, and it was just a headache for him. Relationships really matter, right? They do. And so we had a great relationship with the owner. We bought this house on land contract, no money down, no interest on the loan.
So that means that you actually had the seller finance the property.
Yes.
So that you guys could then get in here and own the property while you do the flip.
Absolutely, yeah. So we make a monthly mortgage payment to him, and then we're flippers and we're just getting really started. So we took out a bunch of zero interest credit cards, and we're just trying to make it out. It's a little bit of in this area, in the Youngstown, Warren area, we call it the Youngstown Hustle.
The Youngstown Hustle,
yeah,
baby, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to just kind of talk a little bit about the journey that got you guys to this point. And what's really neat, kind of about what we're featuring here, is that Sam and Neal both have different backgrounds, but the cool thing is they've both been interested and passionate about real estate, about design and creativity. So let's talk a little bit about how did you guys become business partners, and why did you guys decide to do this together?
Previously, the job I was working at, Neal was actually one of my staff members.
Wow.
So we went on this journey of, we had to switch hats from being boss to employee to friend and partner.
Partners, yeah.
And but what we found while we were working together was that we were both really passionate about real estate. We've always individually really wanted to work on flipping houses and owning rental properties, really just trying to move forward in life and better ourselves and our financial situation. So what we want to do is we wanted to create a space that is updated, has a lot of intentionality. The design, like Trumbull County is not ready for this particular house to hit the market because there's nothing quite like it.
One of a kind, baby.
It's one of a kind here. You know, we're flipping the script on that. And so we're really, really excited about that. We want to help people in that particular price range. This house is actually, the crazy part about it is it's not even finished yet and it's already sold.
That's amazing. So in the idea of, in just inspiring abundance and pursuing the American dream, these guys were able to take their creativity. And for me as a mortgage lender and Sam as a realtor, we talk all the time about ways to get folks into homes, ways to finance homes. But this one is really special because you were able to do it without cash out of pocket, and you were able to do it where you actually sold the house to a buyer prior to completing the flip, which is absolutely incredible, while both of these guys do work full-time jobs, which is even more mind-blowing. And so we're gonna go inside and check out some of the intentionality that they bring to their project, some of the creativity. You're not gonna wanna miss it. So now we are inside of this incredible home, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about how Sami and Neal have really put together an incredibly creative project here. Tell us a little bit about this place, Neal.
Yeah, so we're actually standing right where there used to be a brick wall.
Right here.
Right here, yeah. So when you walked in, it was kind of an eyesore. And then also the kitchen was just incredibly small. There was a few cabinets, they were real close to each other. So we decided that we have to do something to open it up. So one of the first things that we did, we took down this brick wall and maximized the kitchen space by bricking up a window to push cabinets all the way to the end. And then we made this big dining room here, which used to be a makeshift bedroom for the person that lived here before, but we decided this would be a really, really nice dining room for the our buyers. So yeah, we maximized the kitchen and made this.
Well, one of the things that we become obsessed with in any home that we're in, and I don't know why, it's just kind of a weird thing, but where is somebody gonna have Christmas dinner with their family? And so in a small 1,000 square foot house, we wanted to make sure that they had that. And so, because we're really big on community.
So one of the decisions that we made in this home was to go with laminate plank flooring. Now the whole house does have hardwood floor, and so we could have refinished them, but one thing, buyers don't love hardwood floors as much anymore. A good thing that's going on is, or something that buyers really like, is laminate flooring. So we decided to go with this wide plank, laminate underneath already. It's really easy to work with. Now one thing that I would say about these floors is you can make them look bad, but you can also make them look really, really good if you're intentional about the detail. So when you're making your cuts, get them real close to the baseboard, cut underneath the trim on doors instead of going around them, because then you're forced to caulk them and you can notice that this was a floor that was put on top of a floor. But if you're intentional about the details, you can really make these floors, but if you're intentional about the details, you can really make these look one with the home.
I found this like solid wood shaker cabinet door in one of the other rooms waiting to get installed. Man, you just don't see quality like this in a lot of homes at this price point. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we decided to go with this. Again, kind of like you just said, you hit kind of the sore subject if you don't see it a lot. And I think that our desire here is to really make sure that whoever buys this home gets quality. You know what I mean? We're not in this just for the money. We're in this, of course, for a little bit of profit, but we do care for the buyers as well. And so we care, and so we went with these cabinets. They're really durable. They look really nice.
Awesome.
They're in style. People seem to really like them right now, and so it's one of the decisions that we made.
So the resale element on this home is going to be absolutely incredible. Man, what an awesome project you guys have almost completed here. Sami, Neal, thank you guys so much for sharing some of your day and some of your story with us, the story of this beautiful home. I can't wait to see what you do in the near future. It's going to be awesome.